like to talk about around here. If you could all just take a moment and visualize yourselves underwater. That is right. With water all around, you are now under the sea. Why are you under the sea at this point, you might ask? Well, that is actually because the interior of Alaska never had a true ice age. So this entire area that we are traveling through, we would basically be underwater at this point. We're also going to see some very interesting style rocks that almost could relate to the bottom of the ocean, if you've ever been scuba diving or anything. We're going to come into an area where many of these giant rock formations have actually exploded off the top of the Panorama Mountain during a lot of molten heat activity that we had, and a lot of high pressures and warm fluids did cause those rocks to be expelled from the top. That's why it looks like maybe top of the mountain could be missing. Well, that is because it is, and we're actually going to be traveling right along next to many of these very large chunks of rock. So just imagine when you start to see these, you'll see sort of the lichen and things that are attached onto those rocks. And it will make you feel like maybe you are on an underwater adventure. Now, another thing that's interesting about that, last year, they actually found the remains of an ancient sea beast in the Talkeetna mountain range, which is the mountain range that we can see outside today. And they decided to name it the Elasmosaurus. And they are actually putting together the remains right now at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. So that will be able for people to see at the museum hopefully very soon. But it was an interesting find, and very recent for that matter. So there were all types of interesting large shells.